Hey guys, it's Lisa. I just want to bring you a word for today. It says in Isaiah 61, "The Spirit of the Sovereign Lord is upon me, for the Lord has anointed me to bring good news to the poor. He has sent me to comfort the brokenhearted and to proclaim that captives will be released and prisoners will be freed. He has sent me to tell those who mourn that the time of the Lord's favor has come, and with it, the day of God's anger against their enemies. To all who mourn in Israel, he would give a crown of beauty for ashes, a joyous blessing instead of mourning, festive praise instead of despair. In their righteousness, they will be like great oaks that the Lord has planted for his own glory." You know, this week I was playing cars with my 3-year-old nephew. Now, he's really into monster trucks at the moment. So we play monster trucks all day, most days, which is wonderful. But this particular day, what he did was he got 12 monster trucks that were driving along the top of the couch. And it came to a gap in between the cushions. And one by one, each of these cars plunged into the ravine. One by one into the ravine. Now, if you don't know anything about monster trucks are tough. They're really tough. They have massive wheels and really tough bodies. And there's this sense with monster trucks that they can do anything. They can do anything. There are times when these big things, they'll flip over, roll over, fall onto their backs. Then they have this way of spinning their wheels, and all of a sudden they're back up on their feet again. So there's this sense that they can do anything. But this day, these trucks driving along the top of the couch were plunging one after another into the ravine. And as they were plunging into the ravine, my little nephew was going, "Help, help, help me." And so anyway, we get to the last car, and it's driving along the top of the couch, and it plunges into the ravine as well. And I say to my nephew, "Now what? What are we going to do now? There's no cars left. All of the cars have fallen into the hole. Who is going to save them now? Who's going to help get them out?" And he takes a step back and he looks around and he picks up this. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but he picks that up. Now, this is not a monster truck, clearly. It comes with monster trucks when you buy them, but it's just a packaging filler. It's just an empty shell of a vehicle that looks smashed up. And it's just designed to bring texture to the road so that the monster trucks can smash into it, drive over it, and this makes the monster trucks look tougher. So anyway, he picks this up and he says, this car will save them. And so I said to him, "That's not really a car. It doesn't even have wheels that work. It's just a smashed up old car that's broken." And he took a step back and he looked at it. And he said, "No, this car is beautiful too." And it made me think about the scripture in Isaiah 61, where it talks about a God who takes our ashes, who takes our brokenness and the areas of our lives that we think we can't do anything with, and he exchanges those things for beauty. He shapes and he molds and he heals us, and from our ashes, he creates something beautiful. You know, I think the thing is that we often tend to look at our lives and we look at the things that we've done in this life. We look at the things that we've said in this life. We look at the ways that we've hurt others. Sometimes we even look at the ways that we've hurt ourselves. And we look at those places and we think, what could God ever do from that? That broken, smashed up vehicle in my life. What could ever become of that? But the thing is that God is a God who looks at our brokenness, and he looks at our smashed up areas and he sees beauty, and he sees potential, and he sees a place of of solid, rich ground. And those are the areas that he works at and he molds and he shapes and he develops. You know, I'm just wondering if today we might just take a moment to stare down at those areas that we consider smashed up, those areas in our lives that we consider broken, those areas in our lives that we think, how could that area of my life ever be used to help someone else out of a ravine? I'm wondering if we could take a look at those places in our lives and start to imagine if God was looking at those areas, what would he say? How would he see them? What would he speak into those areas of our lives that need to be restored and healed? I'm just wondering if that's what we could do today. So that's it from me, guys. Thanks for your time. I'll see you soon.